Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the Sephora savings event, so let's hop into the video. Pulling up my research because I want to give you the right information. The Sephora savings event is happening right now, April 10th through the 20th. You get up to 20% off depending on your tier. So Rouge gets 20%, VIB gets 15%, and Insiders get 10%. And everyone gets 30% off Sephora collection with code Spring Sale, and that's in all caps. All right, so that's the information for you. I feel like the Sephora sale is good if you're already going to get some makeup from Sephora, and this is the time to get it while there's a little sale because the sale is not huge. So if you are excited and you can shop, I feel like this is the time to get your makeup while the sale's going on, and you can get it for a little cheaper, right? That's good. But if you cannot shop this sale, or if you do not need makeup, no pressure at all. Okay, and so speaking of makeup, I have been a drugstore girl for the past year. I have been reaching for all of my drugstore products lately, but I do have some products from Sephora that I would like to show you. Okay, so let's start with mascara. I have two mascaras that I really like from Sephora, and the first one is the Smashbox Superfan Mascara. And this is what that tube looks like right here. When I first got this, I was so in love with it. It is such a good mascara to bring the drama, and I like dramatic lashes. I would not say this is for, well, actually, I was getting ready to say I wouldn't say this is for length, but it can lengthen. But I see more volume when I use this, and I also love that when I'm doing my bottom lashes, that it grips those little hairs. So I don't know how long your bottom lashes are. Mine are growing, but you know how sometimes it's hard just to get in there and really coat them. Well, this brush is so good for that, and I actually used it today paired with another mascara that I want to show you, and it is the Ilia mascara, which I still have in the box because I haven't been using it yet as much. But this is my Ilia mascara, and when I tell you my first love of mascaras, this one right here. And the reason why I like this mascara is because it's the lengthening power. Yeah, lengthening. It does not really give volume. They do have a volumizing mascara in this version that I have not tried, but this one is going to give you that natural length. It's not going to do too much. So are you a dramatic girl or more of like you want a natural lash? This is definitely for you. Okay, so I'm pulling up all the information on it. It lengthens and lifts and curls, separates without clumping. It's a buildable formula, natural, and you can build it up to glam. And it's smudge resistant and flake resistant. Ooh, yeah, and it has nourishing ingredients like biotin and shea butter to support lash health. And I love products that actually help your health. Like I was thinking the other day how I want to find a product, and I think Kosas, and that's also at Sephora, and it's not in the video, has a brow mascara, and it helps support brow growth. I just love products like that. But yeah, this is so good. I found it a few summers ago. It's just the perfect mascara to not do too much, but do just enough. Is MAC sold at Sephora? Okay, I just had to do my research to see if MAC was sold in Sephora because I thought that had just happened, and it says yes, MAC just launched at Sephora in the US in March of 2026. So they just got into Sephora, which is excellent because I love MAC. Oh, that makes me want to show you more products because I have some more products that I like from MAC, and I'm not going in any order, but I wanted to show you. Oh, that Ilia mascara, I have that on too. I mixed the Smashbox and the Ilia. When I was getting ready today, I wanted to incorporate a lot of the products that I am talking about so that you can actually see what they look like. But I'm going to move into setting sprays. So the first one is the Charlotte Tilbury Air. Slow down. I get excited when I talk about makeup. Is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This one right here. And while using this, I've realized that this is just a very good setting spray. Also kind of like that Ilia mascara if you don't want to do too much. If you don't want to look too dewy, or if you don't want to look too matte, you just want your makeup to melt and blend a little bit better after you do it, this is a very good spray for that. Now the MAC Fix Plus, this one right here is one of my favorite products. I fell in love with this. This was one of my first setting sprays that was like higher end. And I smell it because the smell brings me back to the memory. It has this kind of like rose smell. I don't know. The first one I got seemed like it had more rose, and I repurchased it, and maybe it's not as much, or I don't know, but I love it. It is the MAC Fix Plus. Oh, it's so good. Now this one gives you more of a sheen. I feel like I actually think I want to put some on. Let's put some on so you can see it in action. I already have the Charlotte Tilbury, so this is what the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray looks like by itself. I'm gonna spray this one. We're gonna let, yes, that smell, oh, it just makes me want to cry, and happy tears. It brings me back to such a good time. We're gonna let that dry while we talk about this. It says it hydrates, primes, sets makeup, refreshes, and it does feel very refreshing, and more. So as you can see, it put a little bit more of a sheen. I absolutely love this setting spray. I know I love stuff when I repurchase it, so yeah, had to show this one to you. And then last but not least, this is another really good setting spray that I heard about and I actually picked up a while ago. This is the Sephora Makeup Setting Spray, 16-hour wear, transfer proof, sweat and humidity resistant, plus ginseng extract. This one right here. This is by Sephora. This is in the Sephora collection. And what I do think is good about the sale is the Sephora collection, because the Sephora collection has so many good products. And if you can get 30% off of the already cheaper price of Sephora collection, it's a deal, because Sephora collection is so good. I have so many products from that collection that I love. The lipstick, the setting spray, lip tints, powders, like they have really good products, so don't sleep on the Sephora collection. This one says it's a weightless setting mist, locks makeup in place and extends wear for up to 16 hours, creates a transfer-proof sweat and humidity resistant barrier over makeup. I'm not always doing transfer tests or keeping my makeup on for 16 hours plus, but I can tell you that I really enjoy these. So yeah, that's for the setting spray. Okay, let's move into powders. So here we go, and they're all by the same brand, Huda Beauty. I love the powders so much. If you are looking for a flawless setting powder, so you've put on your concealer, and even if you don't even like how your concealer looks at the moment, these perfect. Okay, that's why I love them so much. They just really bring all of your makeup into place. Now, the color that you pick depends on so many things, your undertone, your preference. And I have tried so many trying to find the exact one. Right now I have banana bread, I had peach, but I gave that one to my sister because I know it would look so good on her. Ube birthday cake, that's like one of my favorites. I also have Kunafa, which I haven't worn as much, but I might bring her back. I think when I used her then, I was heavy-handed and I kind of was getting away from yellow powders, but she's still in the collection because we're going to try her again. And then my favorite setting powder from the collection is actually this one. And this one is Cinnamon Bun. And I believe I am a low contrast makeup girl, or it just depends on the day. Okay, I don't get tied up in all that stuff, but I feel like I like things that aren't too dramatic or just doing too much off of how my regular complexion looks. Okay, so this is a powder right here that is really close to my complexion but gives it a little bit of something. I need to keep this out and put it in my bag because it's been sitting in the drawer, but as you can see, I put a huge dent in it. It was one of my favorite ones because it just gives you that natural, beautiful look that it's just going to look right every time, no questions asked. Now, if you want a little bit of a brightening power, I went with my mom to get makeup, which is so much fun. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and it's in the color 2 Medium. This is what that container looks like, and this is the shade. Now, depending on your preference, this is very good for lightening. I have it on today. Now, sometimes I don't want such a bright under eye, so I think I would try 3 or whatever the shade is that is darker than this one is one that I would pull for more. But this one does give you the bright under eye. So you might be someone that wants a flawless bright under eye pressed powder. This is really pretty. It's very, very blendable. It's kind of reminds me of that Huda Beauty powder where it's like filter like, and it's so finely milled that it's just giving you that blurring effect. Blur, 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 blur. That's what these powders give you, blur. And I feel like that's what you want in a powder. You don't want to look cakey. You don't want it to look like it's separating. You want to look blurred. And that's what all of these powders do. And these are from the Sephora collection. I have the Sephora Micro Smooth Powders, and I got 2 colors. I have, which one is this one? Mahogany Tan Neutral, and I got this shade for if I wanted to use it as a bright under eye powder as well. That's what that shade looks like. And then I have this one for an overall face powder, which I have on today as well, and it's 65 Toffee. They say it's natural radiant. Let me show you first. That's my color. Look, oh, it came out. I've been trying to be so careful with keeping this in here. I don't know how that happened. Probably from me throwing my makeup bag somewhere. But it says it's a weightless baked powder, buildable coverage. It blurs imperfections, even skin tone, and lasts up to 12 hours. You can wear it alone or pair with complexion products to set, brighten, or bronze. So I love a multi-use product. I love that I can use, depending on the color, these kind of powders, these pressed powders, to brighten the under eye, to put all over my face, to possibly use as eyeshadow. I mean, it just depends on the color. You can do so much, and I like that. Next, let's move into lips. I'm wearing one of my favorite lip liners today, and you can see here it's so small. I actually have two of these, and these are the lip liners by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Malt. When I tell you, it is the perfect brown. The perfect brown. That's what they should have called it. The perfect brown. I need to sharpen it. It's so pretty. It's not too dark and it's not too light. Let me swatch it on my hand. Do you see how pretty that is? My other favorite is, I gotta get it. Let me go get it. Okay. I had to hop up and get the makeup bag because I've been wearing this one a lot and I put it away for a while. MAC Chestnut. MAC Chestnut is beautiful too. Now MAC Chestnut is a little bit more dark. It's so good. This one right here at the top. These two browns, you cannot go wrong. They're both so beautiful. And then last but not least, I'm going to show you Tower of 28. Now, honestly, I have not pulled for I haven't pulled for it, but look at this. I have not pulled for it lately because I've had this for a while. A lot for my lips, and I need to try it because it's such a pretty brown. This is the color. Let's put it on top. It's kind of right in between both of those browns. So this one right here, it's so pretty. I like to use this one more under my eyes because it makes brown eyes pop. Putting this underneath, it does something to the eyes and just makes it look so gorgeous. You can tell that I love these because they're barely holding on. And then I wanted to show you a lip gloss by Tower 28, that same brand. And this is in the color Pistachio. I got this in my birthday gift. Y'all, my nails, I need to do them. But this is the lip gloss. It's so cute. It's a little mini. And this is the pink. It's just this really pretty topper that you could use. And I was curious about this one for a long time because I love a pink gloss. That's one of my favorite makeup products, is a pink gloss. I've realized that I can never get enough. Okay, I can't, because every time I say I've had enough, don't get another one, I see one and I'm like, this is going to do something different, because that is true, isn't it, friend? That is true. Sometimes the pinks are different and they give you a different look. Comment down below if you agree with me. It can't just be me. And then last but not least, I have some clean perfumes that I want to show you from Sephora. Ones that I've shown you a million times. Maybe if you're new here, you don't know. And welcome. You've entered into the most beautiful community here on YouTube. And that's because you are here. And we do have the most beautiful community here. We have the most beautiful subscribers. And we love Jesus, makeup, hair, all the things. Hit subscribe. If you are not new here, but you watch my videos, hit that notification bell. Because do you know that you can still see my videos and not be subscribed? It'll keep showing you my videos, but I want you to subscribe. And I think last time I checked, it was a smaller percentage of people that are actually subscribed compared to how many view. So if you're viewing, please stay. We would love to have you here. And while you guys are subscribing, I'm going to take a little break because my baby girl brought me, what is this? Lunch, dinner, breakfast. Oh, a fruit salad. Look how delicious. Thank you so much. So I have a mandarin orange, a boiled egg, a pear. Ooh, this is healthy. Sesame seed bun. This is dessert. Chocolate, chicken. I need my protein, and a breakfast sausage. Oh, I dropped my fork. I guess I got to eat it like this. All right, and we're back. But the first perfume I want to show you is the Clean Reserve Warm Cotton. This is one of my most viral videos that I've ever done. I did a video on this and it has over 900 and something. It's almost 1 million views and it went crazy. But it was the perfume that I always was looking for my whole life. I always wanted to smell like fresh, clean clothes. And this is exactly what this smells like. My husband said on that video, it smells like I've been tumbled in the dryer. It was so funny. Like if you just want to smell like fresh clothes, you know how you're walking outside and you can just pass somebody's house and you can smell that they're doing laundry, or you walk in the laundromat and you just smell that detergent. This is what that smells like, detergent, in the best way. And then last but not least, what will always be one of my favorites is the Vanilla Woods, the 7 Virtues. This one will just always be special to me. I first found it, and yes, I'm mixing these up. We're going to smell fresh and like vanilla. This also brings me back to a beautiful time. I got this on my 10-year wedding anniversary. I'll be married for 14 years this July. I'm so excited. And it's so exciting to get a fragrance when big moments like that happen, which is every anniversary is big. But I got Vanilla Woods for our vacation. We went to Miami and had the funnest time. And this always reminds me of that. That's why it's good to get a fragrance to remember. Let me look up the notes so I can tell you why I love this, because it's not like any vanilla that I've ever worn. It's really the prettiest vanilla perfume that I have. And I've been collecting a lot. Okay, so it says Vanilla Woods has notes of pear, rose, which I don't smell rose at all, but they just mix this really good. Pear, rose, vanilla, caramel, and amber. Warm, sweet, and cozy. Okay, they say that it's warm, but I feel like this is a perfume that you can wear all year round. Like I'm layering it on in the summer. So the top note is pear, the middle is rose, and the base is vanilla, caramel, and amber. Oh, it's just the perfect blend of notes. And it will always be my favorite. It's been this many years and I'm still saying it's one of my favorite perfumes. So we're just stuck like glue. And all right, that is all for my Sephora Savings event product showing. Are you going to be shopping the sale? Let me know. I know there's like mixed reviews on it, but I just, like I said in the beginning, if you're going to be shopping anyway, you might as well get a discount, and no pressure if you can't. Just let me know your thoughts. And I want to leave you with don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. And if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Whatever that is that God is telling you to do and that you're getting tired or you're growing weary, don't give up, because the word of God is true. If you quit, you'll never see where you could have made it to. If you quit, you'll never see the results that God has for you, especially if God told you to do it. You better not quit. The Bible says in Galatians 6:9, and let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we will reap if we faint not. And God, our trust and hope is in you, and God will not fail you. So I want you to listen, be encouraged by that. Keep going. In due season, you're going to see those results. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you are just viewing, subscribe. And as always, I love you, Jesus loves you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, friends.